Welcome, travelers, young and old, from near and far. Join me as we continue the tale of Finwe Indoris and his new life here in Morrowind. When we long ago last left our friend Finwe, he had been raised to the rank of Kinsman in the Great House Redoran, and thus gained access to what he had lost so many years ago: family. Perhaps not a family bound by bond of blood, yet here was a house whose word was a bond of blood as well, for the words of House Redoran were always sworn in the knowledge that they may be called to spill blood, to uphold the law. And in binding himself to this house of honor and blood, Finwe hopes that his service will wipe clean the shame of Clan Indoris, though the knowledge of this shame has not yet reached the Holy Island. Yet despite his joy in this development, Finwe cannot forget the blasphemous words of Caius, claiming that he was the heretical figure known in temple doctrine as the Nerevarine, perversion of Saint Nerevar the Captain. Even in the light of temple and house, Finwe knows that he cannot hide from this shadow of the Emperor, and so must soon face this mystery, for only with such deeds can the truth shine through, freeing him of this false claim. And with that, everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with me, Dr. Morrowind, and our asshole friend here, Jacob Julan, you fucking piece of shit.
I'm not interested.
Ah, good, I'm not interested in you either. So it has been some time since our last journey, but I took the last little bit of time before coming back to get myself back in the proper mindset of playing this, because I was starting to, was really starting to fade there for a minute. Anyway, time to quickly reestablish our Shrine of Joy, marking our return to Finwe's little adventure. So what are we going to have for our commemoration shrine? How about a shitty hammer? For how we need to beat Jacob Julan into a better shape for him to be of any use to us moving forward. I feel like a Dwemer bone is not something I should just be leaving a boot, but how about some Wickwheat muffin? Yes. I think I picked up the Scream jelly. Leave some Scream jelly. Yes. I don't know why that didn't place correctly, but I don't have the patience to really try harder than, I guess, this. That's the extent of me putting the shrine back together. Come, Jacob, let's go talk to those fucking blasphemous, Ashlanders. Like you. I wonder if they're gonna be assholes. Like you. Let's go find out. Because the longer we have to go ahead and let this rumor circulate, even if it's just between us and Caius, that we, Finwe Indoris, may be the Nerevarine, the reincarnation of the first true United King of Morrowind. Since that is a heretical claim under the current belief system in this province, we don't want Caius to have an excuse to go ahead and send a messenger after us, trying to let us know, hey, where are you in terms of looking into whether you're the Nerevarine or not? Because what if those messengers are intercepted? We're a member of Great House Redoran now. What happens if he sends a messenger to us trying to find out what the fuck we're doing while we're in the middle of a council meeting or something? We need to go ahead and look into this. I feel like I was putting that off there for a little while because I didn't like how Jacob Julan was spying on us, and I also had some outstanding things to do for Redoran and the temple, but it's time to be moving along. So, in order to get where we need to go, we need to first go to Margan.
We make a special.
Yes. Same low price. Good. I would be kind of offended if you didn't, you bastard. I cannot remember for the life of me if last time I was playing through this, if I would stop in at places and, like, get a bed and shit. Might as well. Is this the place where you can get beds? It's the trade house. Maybe not. Those are some nice glass shoes. Who are you, Aaron? Welcome to Margan. I'm Nerevarine, Margan is the site of a holy temple, or a holy tower shrine. The Holy Tower Shrine. Favorite place of pilgrimage for the temple faithful. Can I help you find someone in particular? What do you have to say about the Kimono Tong? They're in direct competition with the Thieves Guild. Who are you? Okay, you're a Nerevarine, and your history is your own concern. So I was doing some looking into stuff during the break, and I've come to realize that if people say that sort of shit, they're either a thief or they're an assassin. And if they're an assassin, there's a good chance that they may have one of the threads of the web spinner. Are you one of the ones that just has that secret assassin shit that the game doesn't tell you about and you just have to find out? We will see. Because eventually we're going to do every guild quest line in this playthrough. I have a strategy for actually making that all jive within a story.
Say your words.
Dude, that is some sick-ass armor. I want that, and I want to put that on Jacob instead of this nice ebony armor I've given him, now that he's being a little bastard and spying on me. Who are you? You're a warrior. You have any advice for me? I'm about to go into the Ashlands, and you look like someone who's probably spent a little bit of time out there. Is that a fucking face? Is that like a jaw right there? God damn, this guy is ugly. What do you have to tell me about rumors? Some Ashlanders nearby seem to think they've captured a noble. No one local, that's to be sure. I wonder if that's the tribe we're going to be visiting, and if that might be a way into to learn about what we need to know. I guess I just kind of wandered in here, marveling at being back to the game. So let's go ahead, head back outside. We'll pretend like we actually got a room here, because I'm not going to be fucking walking around at night. No, sir, especially not in the Ashlands. Sleeper. Alright, a sea Siri milk. I am a sleeper, one of thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth Ur calls you, Finwe Indoris, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. A sea Siri milk, sixth house. The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer, and drive the Enwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can, and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you. I'm pretty sure that's what the Imperials are doing, my good friend. They're taking the ebony, they're taking all your good shit, and then they're getting the fuck out, because your lord... Where is that sleeper? SC. Oh my god, were they just speaking in my head? We need to get the fuck out of here. Well... yes, we're going to get beyond the town walls. Can I exit this way? I don't want to go out by the main gate if there's a sleeper in town. I don't want them to see us leave. Like when Aragorn wanted the hobbits to leave by a back road, but because they couldn't get off early, they had to go by the main road. I guess by that same logic, we should exit by the main road. Although that logic was the townspeople were aware of them, and... if the townspeople saw them try and sneak off, they would follow. But only the sleepers seemed to notice us. Come on. Alright, we'll go down in this little hollow here and then read where we're supposed to be going. Hopefully we'll be able to see anyone coming around. That fucking sleepers anywhere. You should! You fucking should! Motherfucker wasn't even anywhere near us, and I could hear him in my head. You fuck. Alright. Jacob, if you're actually watching this, I hope you know that this is just an extension of the shit talking we do in person. I'm not actually trying to be legitimately mean to you. Anyway, so let me just double check what exactly Caius said. Make sure we didn't miss one of those quest update markers. So Caius promoted me to Apprentice of the Blades and gave me the Emperor's secret orders and told me to read them. The Emperor thinks the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, and that I may be the Nerevarine. I'm being sent to the Urshalaku camp to speak with the heads of the Nerevarine cult, Sul Matul and Nabani Mesa. I'll tell them my story and tell them to test me against the Nerevarine prophecies, and then report back to Caius. I'm remembering now why I can't have any sort of carbonation whenever I'm doing this. Looks like it's going to have to be wine or whiskey and not beer, Jacob, whenever I'm doing these. Sigh. Alright, so I'm going to go talk to the Ashlanders and find out if I am the Nerevarine. So here is where we are. Whatever. Here is where we are. You can see how Red Mountain has these, what are they called? Foyotas. These darker ridges, and then the lower lands where the lava channels would flow. So we're going to go ahead and head up here in one of these smaller, pathways through the Ashlands. We're going to cut across to one of the few breaks into this Foyota, into this lava channel. We're going to follow it all the way down here until we hook right through here. There's another small passage that, if you have the print map, you can see much clearer. So this is something that Finwe would be able to plot out just with the map that he could buy anywhere on the island. So that's what we're going to do. When we get a little bit closer, I'll read. I will read a little bit more about the Emperor's Secret Orders. We'll reflect on those. But in the meantime, let's just get underway, get a little bit closer to our overall goal. 1 second. Let me refresh myself on what the autosaves are. Save is left, load is right. All right. I was 75% expecting to get that wrong. I don't know what that says about me, but I was absolutely prepared to just be like, well, I guess I get to go ahead and redo all of that. Oh joy, oh boy, what a great way to start. But no, we'll take this as a good sign, Jacob. We'll take this as a good sign. And I'm already getting distracted. Okay, so it's a Kwama. Let's see if it's blighted. If it's not blighted, we're just going to leave this thing alone. But if it's blighted, we might do some good deeds and heal it. Nope. Or heal the nest. Because if you find a blighted Kwama outside of the nest, you can almost guarantee that the queen is blighted. Holy fucking shit. I'm back for... Oh my fucking god. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought there'd be one more just to fuck with me. There probably is hiding somewhere. Holy shit. I'm back for 5 minutes and we get 5 cliff racers. Ah, god damn, I missed this. Anyhow, so we're going to go ahead and meet with these Ashlanders. And we have to try and remember some of the things that we were told when we met with the informant originally. Zain Zubani, I think his name was. And if I recall... Zain Zubani... Oh, I think something sauce. Zain Zubani said we have to be respectful. We have to be respectful. The Ashlanders like gifts. If you take some time to figure out what someone likes, then they take that as a sign that you value, their friendship and their person very highly. But he also said you can't just walk in... Well, I guess he said you shouldn't walk into a tent without invitation. And with the game mechanics, it's kind of hard to see how you would get an invitation to walk in. Hello. Man, these guys are ugly as fuck. I always forget that they're bugs, but you can see their little compound eyes. And they're petty polyps. I learned that that's what those things are. Those little mouth things on the front of like a bug. Like a spider. Or even scorpions. They're petty polyps is what I just fucking said. You broke your fucking other thing, didn't you?
What now?
Can you fix your shit? Probably not. Do you want to get drunk? Are you at least willing to get drunk with me? Sorry, I only go drinking with my friends. Ooh, motherfucker, that's exactly what a Jacob would say if he was salty like that. Shishi, I know this is connected to a Redoran quest, so do we go in and poke about, or do we just continue on? Let's think. What would Finwe do? I feel like Finwe would go poke about. But he is close to Redoran territory, and I don't know if he'd want to be seen out here, because then there's questions of what are you doing. But he couldn't know that Redoran are in here. Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's see what we're confronted with. Hello, Kelligil. Kelligil with all common shit. You are quite a common little motherfucker, aren't you? So, yes, there are a bunch of, if you couldn't tell because they are in robes and they are not native Dunmer. Wow, that chin is fucking weird looking from the bottom angle. And this is also a tower that we have either stumbled across some sort of criminal syndicate or more likely this is something to do with the Telvanni. Although if it were the Telvanni, that is rather concerning because this is rather close to Redoran territory. This is on the other side of the mountain. Damn, I forgot my little pad of paper because I would like to go ahead and pull up the map at this point without actually having to do it in-game and show you all how almost all of the Telvanni lands are on the other side of the mountain. So the fact that Telvanni would be over here is really alarming. Hello, Anis Ramoran. Whoa, holy shit! Why? What just happened? Why? Why did you attack me? Did I do something? The fuck? That's not correct. These are supposed to be Redoran. Alright. Well, I'm gonna actually go ahead and see if I can reload. Is there an autosave when I come in here? No. Yeah. We're gonna do this again. Because I'm worried that maybe I did something to trigger that combat. Because they are definitely supposed to be Redoran in there. Anyway, well, on our walk back, let's go ahead and continue to discuss what I already know was going on in there. Which is that there are either a criminal syndicate. I guess we could play it up as though I don't exactly know what's going on. And just be like, oh yeah, there's something wrong there. Either a criminal syndicate or Telvanni. I feel like it's logical to conclude Telvanni because it's in a tower. We see that they have robes on, which normally indicates that they're mages, which it's either Telvanni or Mages Guild. There'd be no reason for warriors in bone mold to attack Mages Guild members. And since it's bone mold armor, I'm assuming that this is a Redoran party. So, with all that said again, I'm wondering why we got attacked. I wonder if it was Jacob that caused it to happen. They saw an Ashlander come in. They saw an Ashlander come in, and they're like, "We're under attack. He's come to go ahead. He's come to take over the joint." Although upon recollection, I don't think the Ashlanders ever actually make bases in these abandoned Velothi towers, which is rather odd. Like, I can understand maybe why the main tribes don't, but there are those, like, individual ones that we see wandering about outside. You know, those outcasts. And, it seems like this would be a better place for them to hole up than just out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Well, this is rather odd. Why Ramoran is attacking us, I do not know. I know Ramorans are supposed to be Great House Redoran. Let's see. I used all my fatigue running. I'm remembering now that I cannot do that. I cannot just run like an asshole. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dearie me. Starting to remember all the things. I'm also suddenly remembering that that I'm a mage. So I don't know why I'm punching things in the first place. But I don't have enough fatigue to reliably cast anything right now anyway. Holy shit, this guy is blocking everything. Every time you hear that little ding, it was me hitting his shield. Very, very odd. Well, let's go ahead. Can I rest? No, because there's enemies nearby. Do I have a ring that restores my fatigue? Yes, the Ardent Glow. Alrighty. Ring of the Ardent Glow. Or was that... Did I just use a scroll? Well, fuck me. Anyway, it has been a minute. I cannot remember what I was good with. I mean, what spells were particularly effective for me. But I am enjoying that music, so I guess it's okay that I'm taking a second. Damn, that is just delicious sounding. I do apologize for taking so long. I am realizing it has been just a solid second since I played this game, and I am loving it already. Damn, I missed having this Morrowind in my life. Let's get some fatigue back. There we go. I do remember I tested a little while ago, and I know that Jacob will still hit me with the good restoration spells, so that's nice. All right, are we bringing someone out? Do I want to bring anyone out? Could bring out a skeleton. Could hit myself with some strength. Let's bring out a skeleton. Let's go. Help me keep these guys distracted. Oh, fuck. Ho. Ho ho. Damn. I am playing like shit right now, but to be fair, I really, really do not remember how I was playing before the break. Shouldn't be too hard to get myself back into the mindset. I'm already a little drunky pants as well. Damn. First death. First death. Well, can only get better from here, right? All right, let's think. Think. Well, a helmet would probably be a good thing to have. What else? Damn, that is nice. Am I a member of the Morong Tong? I thought I specifically avoided joining them. I did. Right. Marison Cuirass. That could be useful later. I bet it was shield spells were my big fucking go-to. Let's see. What's my alteration? Yeah. Those are all for companion. Barrier. 5th barrier. There we go. Man, these guys still hit for a fucking lot. Alright, now there should also be some sort of good restoration spell. 30 seconds. Gotta remember that. What kind of heal spells do I have? Hearth heal. That'll do me. There we go. Sorry I wasn't offering much commentary during that, but, yeah, now I remember how I went around actually surviving as this fucking squishy Altmer. Shishi report. As instructed, a party of 5 entered the Velothi Tower. 5 Telvanni sorcerers fell, and the tower is now ours, but we have suffered heavy losses. We will hold Shishi as long as we can and await your orders. Barelma Celis. Damn. Damn. I don't know who these people were, but I don't really think I wanted to kill them. But they attacked me on sight. Like, I didn't initiate problems with them. I walked in and they were hostile. Well, if this was... That's right. This is the Telvanni place that had the secret fucking passage with the Breton skull. Well, I'm going to take a little quick poke around, take some valuable shit, but... So, maybe they were just Fighters Guild. I am in the Fighters Guild, but... They... Oh, there it is. There it is. I am in the Fighters Guild, but I also remember that they were basically Kimono Tong, like, thugs at this stage in the game. Like, they've been fully infiltrated by the Nativist Guild. So, not really too sad if we ended up killing some of the Fighters Guild. Kinda sad, but not super sad. Got here Sidral Brandy, Grieve, Ancestors in the Dunmar, Mysticism. By the way, just looking at this, it's this is talking about the Sigic order. This is an actual like spelling to give you a sense of how to say Sig, but the actual spelling of it's supposed to be, nonsensical. It's supposed to be PSJJJ is how you're actually supposed to spell Sig in the Elder Scrolls, which is supposed to represent how the concept is basically contradictory and almost impossible. Extravagant shit. What am I wearing? Extravagant. This is some nice shit. Let me see this robe. Ooh. Where was my other robe? What did my other robe look like? I'm gonna keep that for now. Nice ring. Ah, now this. I'm glad I know where this is now. I'm glad I know where at least one bottle is, because that shit is notoriously hard to find. And even whenever I'm trying to like tell someone where, that they need something to fortify their personality, I can never reliably point to where you can find Telvanni Bug Musk. Alright, trapdoor. Yeah. Oh, fuck, that's right. I should have realized that I was going to be fighting a mage as soon as I walked down here. Jesus. Common trash. Well, good. I got rid of the, Telvanni who was in here. I'm assuming he must have been a necromancer. Must have been, of course. Overview of gods and worship, blah, 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 blah. Alright. Where the fuck is Jacob? Oh, now, god damn it. Ooh, stinky bastard man, where the fuck are you? Did you really stay out here this entire time, you fucking You know what? Even better. Now I know it definitely wasn't him that caused that reaction, because he was fucking standing outside the whole time. Well, I'm not about to go wandering around in an ash storm. Not about to go wandering around in an ash storm. Hey, day 100. We're spending it out in the wild with an asshole who won't even drink with us. You know what? No. I was about to say, hey, this is appropriate. We'll go visit the Ashlanders during an ash storm, but no. No. We are House Dunmer, and we do not fucking wander around the Ashlands like that. Do I want to wear a helmet? Well, for now. Don't need to let them see our face initially. You! Goodbye. And you. So let me see. There was a restore fatigue thing I had here. Restore fatigue spell. That's health. Doop, 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 doop. Come on. What was it? Rest of Maris. That was what it was. 10 points for 10 seconds. 100 points of fatigue. Just have that on, and then we should be able to run without exhausting ourselves. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's why it's nice to be a mage, among many other reasons. It is always sad whenever you're seeing a character like a later playthrough in a Morrowind playthrough, because the person playing has access finally to some good spells, and honestly, they kind of deserve getting to use them for playing through Morrowind with all of its brokenness in many ways. Magic's kind of one of the redeeming things about it, because you have ridiculous shit to where you can just basically run without having to worry about fatigue or being able to fly over things without having to get caught up on anything. I'm actually walking through this trench because I want to encounter these things that you'll stumble across that you don't really if you go off path. But you can if you want. But in many people's playthroughs, you become limited by the fact that your character doesn't have a magic multiplier versus this guy who's just an absolute fucking beast. Ah, Jesus. There you go, Jacob. Be the damage sponge. That's another reason why I keep him around. He's my battery, and he's my sponge. Yes. I'm also... Boromir, okay. Key to Shaw Andus Gates. Well, that would have been useful a minute ago, but, alright. Take your arrows. Sure, fuck it. Ooh. Goodness. Little bug guys. Alright, so are these slavers or are they just smugglers? Either way, I mean, glad to go ahead and take care of them. We don't need smugglers up here in the Ashlands just north of Redoran territory. There's plenty of that shit in the Lalu and Telvanni areas. I know that we've been kind of restricted from expanding into the Ashlands by the temple. But this is one way to kind of financially make up for it, is because since we haven't been able to expand there, you know, Redoran hasn't, there's a bunch of illegitimate enterprises that get started up here in the Ashlands because, you know, the other houses aren't supposed to be here, but we aren't here, so they're going to go ahead and try and take that area. You're going to have illicit organizations trying to move in, and since it's all illicit, so long as we regularly raid up here, we can just take all the shit that they bring in, rather than do it ourselves. So long as, you know, the Redoran remains strong enough to kill any guards that they post over their illicit supplies, we get all the benefit of, you know, this smugglers network without any of the actual work. Assuming, of course, it is a smuggling network, because if it is a... if it's a slave trading organization, then, well, fuck, because that's just a... Well, no, it's not just a loss, because we're able to go ahead and disrupt the slave trade. These people are losing out on their investment because we are freeing these slaves, and so they can't recuperate the money that they invested in this, which ultimately will drive some folks, at least, out of the slave trade, you would hope. And it is indeed a slaver's den. All right, Giermat, you may all go free. Yes. Twin lamps? Hey! We have freed enough slaves now to where we have been informed of the secret passphrase for the abolitionist organization here in Vardenfell. Well, hot damn, that's awesome. So I asked him about the twin lamps, and Giermat said, "You have freed many slaves, so I will tell you this. If you are asked, have you seen the twin lamps, you say they light the way to freedom." Awesome. What does my journal have to say about that? I was told that the Twin Lamps are an anti-slavery organization. If I am asked, have you seen the Twin Lamps, I should say they light the way to freedom. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know that semi-early on in the game. Should put my spear away so they aren't thinking I'm coming in here to execute them. Yes, you may all go free. I really wish I could just hit enter. Go free? Yes.
You honor.
Sure do.
Please speak.
Man, these slave bracers are actually one of the few things that could really fuck my character over. If I wanted to play on hardcore mode, I would just throw those bastards on me. Take me right back down with all the other meat puppets that can only stab things with sticks. Alright, I could have sworn there was one more of you here. God damn, that's right, those pants are fucking weird on you all.
It's an honor.
Alright, well, have at what stuff is in here, my good guys and gals. And do not go wandering around in the Ashlands whenever it's storming. And we will now continue along our way. Well, that's good. So, we got rid of a Telvanni base and a probably what I imagine would be like Telvanni around our rank. You know, a Kinsman, someone they could actually trust with this illicit operation. I go a little too far. I think I did. Nope, maybe just around the corner is what I want. So we took care of that, but we ended up killing either Fighters Guild members or possibly House Redoran, because one of those was a Ramaran. And I know that that house is definitely one of the major clans within Great House Redoran. But they attacked us first without Julian being there, and we weren't dressed like a fucking Telvanni, so I don't know what their malfunction was. Maybe it's because I had that... fuck. Maybe it's because I had that Founder's Helm on? I don't know. At any rate, they're all dead, and the Telvanni is dead. So, I guess we still break even on that because the mission would have technically been accomplished. That's a horrible way of looking at it. But we did score a solid win by taking out that Slaver's Den. So we can at least guaranteeably put that in the win column. Can't rest here. It looks fucking late. Yes, it does. Where are you? There you are. What time is it? It's only 11, huh? Let's get that fatigue back. Ooh. Man, like... I know that I said I was going up here to go ahead and meet those Ashlanders, but there's just so much shit to do on the way. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's in here, and then we might go take a poke in there. In here, and there, and everywhere. Ugh, that was disgusting sounding, but I'm not going to try and redo it. I'm sticking with it. Alright, so we're in a place called Ibar Dad. Ibar Dad. Hi, Bar. I'm Dad. And it looks like there are scamps in here and crystals with skulls in them and a fucking knife. What the fuck? That must be like Morrowind Rebirth or some shit. What the fuck? Is that what... Have these crystals always had that shit in there? What is going on? What is going on? Yes, take out the scamp first. Ooh, we don't like that. Yes, come over here. Come over here so I can stick you. Yes, yes. Stay right there. Right where I can hit you with my spear. God damn. I'm so happy that I'm playing a character with a spear just for that sort of reason. All that extra reach. Sweet roll. Yay. What do we have down here? More scamps. More scampy scamps. Digging scampy scamps. Digging scampy scamps into what looks like a Daedric ruin. Okay. Alright. So it looks like they're trying to tunnel into the ruin. Makes sense. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me. That is not good. We kill the summoner. Kill the summoner. Kill it. Yeah. Oh, Golden Saint. Not good. Not something we're trying to be fucking around with right now. Do we have a regular restore health? on. Kill the summoner. There we go. Whew. That was a little bit close. God damn, dude. Like, we just defeated a pretty badass summoner and her elite minion, and that's how you... Jesus Christ. Like, did I ask Caius to fucking name me as this blasphemous bullshit? No. No, I didn't. Alante. Feather belt. 50 points for 30 seconds. That will come in handy. Oh, fuck. Potion of intervention. Now, that is good for if we got knocked down and weren't able to cast a spell or something. I actually watched a recent playthrough where Dave was in a stun lock, and he realized he had a potion of recall that could have gotten him out if he really, really needed to. And I thought to myself, ooh, I should definitely make sure that Finwe has one as well. So there were 2 apprentice level gears and then a master's worth 2,400 gold in there. So that's nice. This is already paid off. Daedra, Book of the Daedra, Lante's notes. At last, after these many years of searching, I'm sure I've located the Prover Caverns. How many caverns before this, we do not know. The crystals are just as the stories described. Wrapped in crystalline embrace, the silver-pierced brow of the traitor shall ward his sleep. This must be the place. This must be Mordrin Hannon's tomb. Okay, so I guess those skulls always were in there, and I just never noticed. Baltima and I have established quarters here. No one shall steal my discovery. To imagine what treasures are hidden within this stone. Those guild fools mocking my studies. The powers I shall be able to unleash upon their miserable skins. Tomorrow we will summon workers to begin excavation. The summoning was successful, although Batima's lacks concentration. We nearly had a storm Atronach, but her poor skills allowed it to escape. We shall have to make do with vermin. To think of the earth we could have riven with the Atronach. Now we are forced to watch the scamps scrape the surface with picks and shovels. Hideous, miserable creatures. Otherworldly vermin, bastards, fodder for my cauldron. Scamps are the most untrue of servants. I should enlist the efforts of giant rats of the wilderness and have greater success. Whining, thieving, lazy, and treacherous scamps. One attempted to flee, stealing a number of potions in his flight. I made short work of him. Perhaps the others will think deeply before following his path. I don't know why they would, though. They get to go back to oblivion if you kill them. Unfortunately, I was unable to locate one of my best potions of rising force. Okay, so there's a key. We need to be looking up for secret passages. Success! I discovered the traces of worked stone, which, when inspected closely, were obviously of Daedric workmanship. After great effort and much moving of earth and stone, the remaining blockage fell away with a great splash into a pool of loathsome water. The foul and noisome air which escaped nearly choked me. The scamps broke into a great frenzy, trying to hurl themselves through the opening, shrieking with either terror or joy. The creatures are clearly insane. I've been forced to erect a gate at the opening. The scamps still attempt to escape into its maw. I've placed Badama as sentry to monitor the worthless creatures. Perhaps they'll tear her to pieces in her sleep. No, I still require her talents in the upcoming search. The baleful effects of this place are telling on me. I've only just managed to distill some potions to aid us in our endeavor. Soon, though, we will enter the chambers and finally realize a life's ambition. Still, though we find the tomb, it may be for naught if we cannot locate the key guardian. Sometimes I hear voices in my dreams calling on Mordrin's name. Is it terror or adulation? Adulation. Interesting. So, ooh, Ring of Night Eye. And Sidrolic Brandy. And the door key. Alright, so there seems to be something of value in this place ahead, which is good to know. I thought there would be a little place maybe where where we'd be able to use that rising force, but it doesn't seem to be. Open door. Alright, let's get a little bit of healing. Facious Bomb. And Saint Nerevar. Ooh, ow. What do we got? Spell absorption. Nice. Frost resistance. Arcade the enemy is worth 150 gold. That is not bad. Fuck. Well, let's press on ahead. And then, if need be, we will return and see if there was a place to fly. So first, watch our breathing. Yes, watch our breathing. Jumping for joy. It's been a minute since I actually said that out loud. Okay. Continuing on. I believe Jacob does cast water breathing on his own. I hope he does. Although at this point, he'd probably just fucking stare at me until he drowned to death just to spite me. Just to fucking fuck with me. Let's see. I thought maybe there would be something actually in there that I could levitate into. But maybe not. Let's just continue along with the linear path, and then we'll see where it leads us. Oh, fuck me. It leads me to my death. Holy shit, yes it does. Yep. Yep. Alright. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I accidentally autosaved just as we came through here. I have no idea how I'm going to get myself out of this now. Oh, damn. Damn, I do not know what to do here. Do we teleport away? And... fuck. Well, let's just see how quickly Jacob dies. That's the real problem here, is him dying. Or maybe it's me dying. God damn it. I really don't know if I can prevent his death here. Hell, I don't know if I can prevent my own death here. Fuck. Oh, man. Alright. I mean, I could be a cheap ass and just lower the difficulty all the way down to nothing and just be like, come on, it's a one-time thing. I may honestly do that just because I really don't want to have to fucking wander my ass back out here after I'm civvying my way out of it. God damn. Because, honest to God, that's kind of where things are looking. I really don't like being salty about not being able to win. Hell, I think I'm hitting Jacob more than them. I think I really am. I'm definitely getting damaged a lot because this guy has a fire shield on him. And that fire shield is constantly hurting me as a Altmer who can't take any sort of magic damage. That was close. I think I had a thing that did spell absorption. Vivek's Feast. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my way out of this. If I do, I don't really know if I'm gonna feel like I deserved it. Oh, fuck. Come on. Come on. God fucking damn it. Okay. What about a frost atronach? God damn, Daedra Lord of Divinity? No, I don't know where the fuck I just stumbled onto, but damn. All I can say is damn. So this isn't gonna work. I'm kind of curious now to see how well Obsidian out of here will save Jacob. Did he come back with me? He did. Sigh. Alright, well, that, that went over like shit. So we went out. Let's go ahead and go through our checklist real fast. Let's take this fucking helmet off, too. Went out. First place we encountered looked like it was full of Telvanni. Confirmed later that it was. But the people that were in there ended up attacking us. And they may have been Redoran, but we have no confirmation of that yet. Then we went into a slaver's den and freed 6 slaves, which put us over the count for the anti-slaving community trusting us with their passphrase. But then followed it up with... What the fuck? Followed it up with wandering into a Daedric ruin, killing the 2 mages that were excavating the place, but then getting absolutely fucking stomped, just absolutely stomped by the Dremora that were guarding the inner shrine. And we saw them as soon as we came up out of the water and I autosaved. So I think that with that expedition log... Oh, and I broke my fucking pauldron. I think that is a good place to leave our expedition into the Ashlands. So next time, we will hopefully finally make it to the Ashlander camp. I strongly suspect I'm not going to be fucking around with that Daedric ruin at all. But thank you all for joining me as I finally got back to, putting down Finwe and Doris's tail. And I will see you all in the next chapter.